Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic Collide Let's Play. Today I'm going to be trying out a deck I've wanted to do for a while, but I haven't had a chance to, and since the bannings of Felidar Guardian kind of opened up the field a little bit, I'm going to try out some of these really weird decks I've been wanting to play. So I'm just going to go for our perfect turn and animation module, decoction module, fabrication module, and then test out 3 cards I want to do with that. So I'm just going to jump right in. Going to go with our turn 1 forest magically and tap it for our animation module. Okay, going to move on to turn 2, another forest, and tapping both for a decoction module. Going to move on to turn 3, planes, tap all 3 for a fabrication module. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to go to turn 4. Play another planes. I'm going to start out with the long tusk cub. It's going to go 2 for a long tusk cub, which triggers the decoction module, get an energy, triggering the fabrication module, getting a +1 counter, putting it on the long tusk cub, paying 1, trigger the animation module, put out a servo token, triggering the decoction module, getting another energy token, and paying 1, or getting another energy, +1 counter, putting it on my long tusk cub, paying 1 more for another animation module trigger. So now I'm going to have 2 of these guys. I had 2 enter, so I should have 3 altogether. And the last one triggering the energy reserve, put a +1 counter on the long tusk cub. Alright, now we're going to move on to turn 5. Turn 5, I'm going to play a land. And one of the reasons I want to try the long tusk cub is because its activated ability restarts the loop, so I'm going to activate that now. Pay 2 energy to put a +1 counter on him, trigger the animation module, get a servo token, creature entering the battlefield, get an energy, get a +1 counter, and then do it all again. Creature, energy, +1 counter. I'm actually going to go get a different dice here, and then another one. Once more. I'm actually going to have to replace this dice here. Now I have 7 tokens, 6 energy, and another counter. Now from before I should have 2 untapped, ready to fight servos. So I'm going to separate them from the rest here. And swing for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 all together. Go to 7. And then I'm going to go to turn 6. And we really don't have to do anything, but we can activate the loop again to make more tokens. They can all attack now, so we are attacking 4, 9, 10, 11. This is +7, 18 in all. Okay, so turn 3, gonna try the Aether Storm Rock this time. Go on to turn 4. Play another planes. What did I do with that planes? Here it is. Tap 4 for an Aether Storm Rock. Now I want to try the Aether Storm Rock because of its ability and because it can put a +1 counter on itself. So enters the battlefield, get 8. Triggers 2 energies. And getting 2 energies, get 2 +1 counters, and I will also put them on the Aether Storm Rock. And that's going to be it for turn 4. Moving on to turn 5. And I think I can win this turn. I'm going to play a forest. And I'm going to attack with the Aether Storm Rock, activate its ability, put a +1 counter on it, pay 2 energy, and putting a +1 counter activates the animation module. So pay 1, put a servo into play. Servo comes into play, gives me an energy. Getting an energy gives me a +1 counter. Getting a +1 counter gives me an animation module trigger. Where are these dice? So now 2 servos get an energy. Oh, I'm actually getting double energy. What am I thinking? So each one triggering gives me 2 energy. So I think that would put me at 4 with an extra +1 counter. So 1 entering gives me 2 more, which gives me 2 more triggers of a +1 counter. Activate the animation module, give me another servo, give me 2 more energy. 2 more is exactly 2 more +1 counters. Activate it again, get my servo, 2 energies, 2 +1 counters, and activate it one more time. So get 5, go to 10, to 13. Alright, now I have no servos I can attack with, so this turn I can just attack with it. I am attacking. I'm actually in the middle of combat of attacking with my Aether Storm Rock. So that is 13, 14, 15, 16. Which puts this at 4. Now, I'm just going to push this a little bit. On next turn, I would be able to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counters to my Aether Storm Rock to make it a 26-26. And I would also get 5, or if I played another land, so it is turn 6 now, I would be able to attack with all my servos I made last turn as well. So we got one more we're going to try. We're going to try the Walking Ballista next. Alright, so now we're going to move on like we are on turn 4, make our 4th land drop. I'm going to play my Walking Ballista for 2. Put a +1 counter on him, which activates the animation module. Also get a energy, another +1 counter from the fabrication module for getting an energy, and then it triggers the animation module to give me a servo, giving me an energy token, giving me a +1 counter. I'm going to put on the Walking Ballista and then trigger it all one more time. Get another servo, get another energy, get another +1 counter on my Walking Ballista. So now he is a 4/4, and I cannot attack with him right now, so move on to turn 5. So on turn 5, I could make my 5th land drop, hopefully. And I could activate the ability on the Walking Ballista to put a +1 counter on him, but I can also use my animation module, which I'm actually going to use. So tap 3 and tap the animation module, put another +1 counter on the Walking Ballista. Tap 1 to activate the animation module, put a servo, get an energy, and put a +1 counter. I'm actually going to move this to a different dice and then activate it all again for another servo, energy, and another counter on the Walking Ballista. Now I have 2 servos I can actually attack with this turn, so I'm going to attack with them. And my Walking Ballista for 7. 7, 8, 9. Go to 11. Okay, so now on turn 6. Could make a 6 land drop if I am that lucky. But I can also, let's see here, I can just win if it was possible being open by attacking with all 4 of my servo tokens for 4, and then attacking for 7 with my Walking Ballista, which equals 11, or I could just attack with the servo tokens and sacrifice the Walking Ballista to ping my opponent for 1 damage at a time, do all 7. So that was pretty exciting. I'm going to move on to a real deck, and that's going to be in the next video. I'm out of time. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye!